Hello everyone, my name is Uthris and welcome back to the wonderful place that is Medieval Engineers. And we are continuing work on our wonderful place called Bridgehaven. So we're going to be working on these two connecting islands. I don't know if I'm going to get both of them finished in a single episode. This first island here, this is actually going to be a fort, and it's just going to be a minor defensive structure because it's been pointed out that we are, even though floating in the air, we don't have to worry about ground forces as much. We still have to worry about enemy airships and things of that nature. So occasionally we'll have to have a fort or something like a checkpoint every now and then, just to bulk up security. Because if they got, if they took over the commercial district by air, they'll start unloading troops, and then you need a foothold. And this would be the first one. And the second one, of course, would be the gatehouse to the main residential district, which will be all the way up here. And so we're going to have a long bridge connecting to the next island. This island, I don't know what that's going to be yet. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and just start throwing things together on this structure here to try and make it look a little bit more like a fort. That's about all I can say. Let's see, I need some more walls. Walls are important, I hear, for structural integrity and then also defense. Then I think I want to have an outside battlement down here. So there's going to be this lower section, this lower connecting kind of hallway, and you can definitely take some multiple branching routes off of it. And we need our corner staircase for this tower. We're going to have a square tower, and then kind of off from that, a circle tower. So it could look pretty interesting, at least hopefully when we are complete. I can't do that. I have to build up the walls first. Darn. Let's see. I want to put a window here and a window here just for reasons unknown. Maybe it's just kind of a feeling I get, then that's going to be a good balance to hit. And then a wall there. We'll need steps eventually for this spot so they can get out to this kind of defensive area. We can bring up the staircase again. Let's see. I will be releasing some sort of... it's like a... how do I describe it? I was part of the Rat Pack's live stream over the weekend, and we were playing a game called Scraps, and it is a vehicular destruction kind of game. Think Terraformacraft, not Terraformacraft, Terratech. Man, I play a lot of games that sound similar if I think about it. Terratech, mixed in with multiplayer, maybe compared to Vigilante 8, if anyone knows or remembers that game. And so, you just drive around in a custom-made vehicle and you combat other players on a fairly open map, unlock parts, and rinse, repeat, pretty much to infinity. So I hope you guys look forward to that. It's just going to be a highlights video. I took a decent amount of footage, and I'll just be showing off some of the cool stuff that's happened while we were doing that. And let's see, I think this is high enough for our floor. It's probably going to be like a 5-minute kind of thing, just kind of a quick showcase of the mod in general, really. We might need to make this one taller, because I want the floor to be facing the other way. So let's see, this needs to go here, this needs to go there. More walls. Let's see, can I get away with just putting a double window here? Probably. Why not? Just another ounce of detail. And can I get away with one here? Probably. And there's this. Now, probably my favorite feature about this little fort or defensive tower. It's the fact that the main road kind of runs through it. And so you're going to be coming into this kind of open atrium. Not atrium, it's more like a half circle, because the circle's only on that bit. And then you can just turn and keep going. And then to actually enter the fort, you'll go over in this direction. So I like the looks and feel of how that's going to go. Can I fit a door here? It's going to clash with the windows, aren't they? I might just leave it open. That might be good to do. And I'm about to sneeze. And I apologize if that comes through rather sharp. But, hey, you know, never know what your body's going to do. Let's see. Already 5 or so minutes in. Is this what I wanted? Did I go up too high? I think I did. I went one higher than I needed to. There we go. And this one's going to be a simple, just square tower. It's not going to have any fancy overhanging battlements. But this circular one will. And so we need to change our staircase to this type. And then we need to change out some walls to bring in the round bits. Come on, where's the window version? They really need to work on this menu for items. Medieval Engineers and Space Engineers, I think, has this problem of just there being too much stuff in the way. I think I can probably just start it being round from down there. That'll be okay. So let's see, I need that and that. We can do that and a window. So a nice little back window. And this will hopefully give them a nice view. One, of the bridge. You can use this as a defensive kind of window. And two, just a nice view in general. So it's cool. Let's see, I need more staircase. In fact, all the staircases. Just throw that on there and keep wrapping it up nice and tight like a sausage. And walls. Boy, am I glad I was able to use a sausage reference when building architecture, because without it, I don't think my life would have been complete. So we'll just drag that there. We'll drag this up. I think this is going to be 2 blocks taller than that square tower. And now I'm sniffling like I'm getting a cold, even though I only sneezed. Boy, that's annoying. Let's see here. Let's do that, and I think we need, well, that's too tall, so that's it. That is the full height of our little tower here. And then of course we'll have kind of a slightly shorter tower in this direction with maybe a flat bottom. Well, no, this will be a peaked roof. Might turn this section into something. I don't know. We'll just have to keep working through this and problem solve as we go, as we always do. I need you to wrap that all nice and neat. I need the doorway for the sphere. Not sphere, but the column. There we go. And need the battlement. More battlements all the time, every time, all the fun. Let's see, go this way. Quick update on some other videos. I'm still working on Star Maid. I hope you guys don't think I've stopped. But, you know, I run into some dry spots or things that I need to get done. Because I am playing in survival, so you guys need to know that it's not quite as easy to do as, say, Medieval Engineers. Like, if I was doing a survival series in this, and we're trying to build this right now, we would be here probably until the next year, if I was doing it by myself. In fact, probably longer, because doing these bridges, the logistics behind it would have been pretty annoying. So Star Maid is still in the works. Space Engineers, I'll probably come back to that actually once planets are out, and judging from the teasers, they're looking awesome. And so I'm excited to get back into that game. So let's see. Military structures, gotta have your red wall, well, red roofs. Let's see, does that interfere at all? Not really. Not that bad. I can probably clean that up on the inside. Yeah, that's not bad. What I can do to fix that is, let's see, I can either just start the wall here and just do a vertical beat up to there and leave it, and essentially that covers that base. And then you can kind of do the same on the side as long as you are careful, like so. And that covers that direction, and then you can throw in another door if you want. Come on. Things might get a little cramped, but these type of towers will always a little cramp, so it's not that bad. It's not that big of a deal. So we got that, we got those. Columns are great for transitions in this case, if I can angle it the way we need. Let's see. There we go. I think that's the angle I'm looking for. Yes, it is. And so that kind of seals off that whole awkward wall section. We can climb up the tower here. Got a stone railing and everything's looking good. The rest of the castle / town is looking great as well. So we'll just hop back down here. Now this, just so we can start flying again really quickly. And so this gives us a nice roof to work with in that area. And then what I need to do is, let's see. This whole section needs to go up by one more to accommodate there being a floor right here. So I need to do that. Let's go ahead and throw down another staircase, which we can use. Now I can either do kind of a vaulted here, just like this. You know, that doesn't look too bad. It looks very structurally sound too, which is a bonus. Let's go ahead and throw in these. And we need a window. And another wall. Just like that. Let's see. This will be kind of the first, well, actually the only other floor, because, you know, I kind of want to make this thing a little stubby looking. And so that'll be that. And we'll need to connect these somehow and round out the tower and everything to make it all clean looking. So it's going to be a little bit of a challenge. Let's go ahead and grab the wall piece here. In fact, I might need the windowed piece. And just take a look at what this begins to shape into. Let's see, we'll get that and get rid of those. We can do a low set kind of thing here. How did those get built? Oh, okay. So to build up these corners to make them solid, what I did was I had to organize these in such a manner, like so, and delete that, and that's gonna get kind of the corner pillars set all nice like. See? And then you can do whatever you want there. It squares up the building very nice. And so you can do that, and then you basically start building columns out of them. In fact, I wouldn't mind working that into regular builds. I haven't done that before, and it's probably a good idea. Oh well, I'm gonna go ahead and do a skip at this point because we're running into about the 15-minute period of hearing my thoughts and explanations, and then we'll just go ahead and do a skip, and we'll be right back, and hopefully you guys will like the way this turns out. Alright everyone, I have finished the small fort, and I'm actually really happy the way this turned out. It's very nice and compact. Plenty of little layers inside. It has one tall tower, of course. We have our square back tower, mainly for looking in that direction because you don't really have to worry about a warship when there's a giant island right there. I decided to go with a flat top for the large round tower, and I think that turned out fairly well. If we go ahead on the inside, I do apologize that there are roof artifacts, but there's not much I can do. Again, this is an early access game, and you're going to run into early access problems. In fact, I think I have to crouch to get through that door. I had to use these doorways to basically give off the feeling of supports, because without it, I think the staircase just felt a little weird. I'm actually going to be adding these just to make the step over onto the roof artifacts a little bit more smooth. But we do have windows. We can see out. Things are looking up really good. There's a good shot. You can see kind of the lighthouse for our dock. You can see the manor home / merchant guild. Still don't know how I want to handle that. You can see the rest, the main entrance to the commerce district, and we have a little side battlement just to give some extra, I guess, areas to stand on the outside. Just basically going to show you guys all the views that we have in this structure. Landscaping views. You can see off in the distance. That'll look pretty cool once there's some more towns and things like that off. I can't really see much out of there. Can't really see much out of there besides just distance. Nice, in my opinion. If you're a photographer, amateur photographer, this would be a very common shot. We have the very nice and open pathway that we can continue through and around, and wow, that's bright. Let's see, and that's it. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I know I said I wanted to work on that island as well, but laying out the bridge and everything, it's going to take too much time for today's episode. Working with this large tower is very finicky. I had to go in and delete sections to try and make things fit together. And even then, this section kind of turned out weird, so I tried to add some type of spike effect just along the tower to make it look a little bit more detailed. And yeah, that'll do us. That'll do us real well. I think it fits the island fairly well, and it's, you know, again, it's nice and compact, and that's what we're looking for. You know, I could say, hey, that's the keep. There you go. Town's done, 100%. These other islands, they don't mean anything. In fact, I think about just deleting them, calling this done, and moving on. No, I'm not going to do that. I have a lot more to build. Like, if you see how, compact and efficient that tower is, picture once we reach the castle, which is going on that whole plateau. The upper thing's going to be a palace, the lower part's going to be more of the castle, and it's going to be huge. So, I hope you guys look forward to that. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, leave a dislike. You guys know what to do. Follow me on Twitter if you want. And I'll see you guys in the next episode of Let's Build Medieval Engineers.